Welcome to Inform Overload, the show where we take the top trending topics on the internet and then make them more entertaining. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and to never miss another exciting video, click that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our notification squad. Recently, TikTok has come under a lot of fire with its big creators, and even smaller accounts are feeling the effects with all of the new bans. My own account was banned, and then I was never provided with a proper reason as to why. I can't imagine what it must feel like for some of their top creators with millions of followers to wake up and have to start all back at zero. That being said, not everyone on this list will be innocent. There have been disgusting cases of child predators using the app that have led to what many are calling the under 13 purge. Before we get started, let us know down in the comments if you've ever used TikTok, and while you do that, let's jump right into the top 10 people that were banned from TikTok. In at number 10, the bidet. The bidet, the creeper. His real name is Buddy Haynes, and without a doubt, TikTok did the right thing when banning his account. His creepy post towards young girls is what prompted the Federal Trade Commission to get involved, stating that by allowing underage people to use the platform, TikTok had violated the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This then resulted in a $5.7 million settlement, so as you can imagine, TikTok realized that they were really going to need to crack down or else lose even more money and worse, ruin their reputation in the process. Before he was even banned though, we had victims of his emailing us with full accounts of exactly what nefarious things this man was up to. Thankfully, TikTok did ban him, but that doesn't mean that more people like him won't pop up. If anyone online makes you feel as uncomfortable as this man made so many feel, you should take screenshots and report the account. In at number 9, Slylingual. When it comes to the under 13 purge though, it did come with a whole host of new issues causing much distress to its users. If TikTok believed that you were not of age and therefore violating their policies, you would be asked to provide your date of birth. However, there was issues with scrolling on the year of birth, making many just tap 2019, which led to TikTok thinking this particular user was using their app, I don't know, in the womb? I don't know how the moderators didn't realize that this was clearly a mistake. Additionally, they asked users to provide a copy of their government ID to prove that they are the age they're claiming. Although with Slylingual's case, we couldn't have been more confused. This woman is 27 years old and has been using the app for a long time. She sent in her ID and still had her account deleted, losing all of her content along with her followers with no communication as to why. Why, TikTok? Why? In at number 8, Gabriella B.
I'm so frustrated with this because it's so unnecessary. TikTok can cover it up and lie, but we all know the truth. Ban me all you want, I'm gonna keep speaking of what I believe in.
Gabriella, who also goes by the username Miss B on YouTube, recently posted a video about why she got banned on TikTok. The video has now garnered over 200,000 views and additionally features examples of the type of content that she was uploading to the platform. It's honestly very down the middle humor, nothing too polarizing to an audience. It's just a teenager trying to make people laugh by actively participating in trends that TikTok itself has pushed forward. Gabriella says that her account was repeatedly flagged whenever she was doing her live streams, which led to her account being banned. She has a strong suspicion though that it has to do with her ideologies. She recounts speaking positively about the LGBT movement on each occasion that her account was suspended for what they called misbehavior of teenagers. Yeah, teenager have an opinion, don't want that. In at number 7, Jameski. This YouTube and Twitch streamer currently has over 1 million subscribers that flock to his channel for comedy, gaming highlights, and more importantly, his Uganda Knuckles VR chat video. Which you seriously gotta check that out. It really intertwines those two interests quite seamlessly. As such, many of his fans wanted to see what kind of content that he would create on an app like TikTok. From the videos I've watched of his, he really doesn't like TikTok but wanted to give the fans something, so he obliged. After posting a few hilarious videos, he opted for something a little more edgy to say the least. Due to that video having both shocking content along with the involvement of a weapon, his account was promptly banned. In at number 6, my favorite name ever, Sufi Poopy 69. In another strange case of bannings on TikTok, we have the curious case of Sufi Poopy 69. That name never gets old. Known on many platforms for his dark humor, his TikTok page skyrocketed, netting him many new followers on the app. When one of these videos was banned, he did like many do in that situation and created a new account. Even after appealing his previous ban, the app refused to tell him why exactly and simply said that he had violated their community guidelines.
I submitted the appeal and the next morning I woke up to this message. We reviewed your appeal. It was determined that your account violates our community guidelines and cannot be restored. You'll no longer be able to log into TikTok with your account.
However, once fully moving over to Instagram and YouTube, he noticed a spike in his followers. Not too long after, he was contacted by a friend who saw his original account appearing in the For You page, which means that TikTok locked him out, but was still using his content to engage its users on the platform. It's like moving out of your parents' house but asking if you can still do laundry. Like, no, get out. You're either out or you're in. In at number 5, Chuckie B.
I had like 120,000 followers, and then I post one video, and now I'm like banned.
A lot of these cases are just teens that are trying to produce funny content and being successful at it, I might add, and then getting banned for no reason. As a result, many only have an inkling as to why their account is no longer active. For Chuckie B, who is now going by the username I Was Chuckie B, he was extremely saddened to learn his channel had been taken away from him. He had videos with over 1 million views and over 100,000 followers as well. In his explanation of the banning and memorial of his previous TikTok post, he only states that the ban came after one video. However, he never cites what the actual video was, which makes it difficult for us to determine whether or not TikTok was right in this situation. Although based on how things have been playing out for most people, this was probably another human moderation error. In at number 4, Mr. Facehu. Beginning as a model and fashion blogger, Mr. Facehu amassed millions of followers on most social media sites, including his TikTok. For the most part, his TikTok consisted of the usual lip-syncing, comedy-style videos, but it was when he decided to get a little more political that resulted in him getting banned. As sort of a public figure for India, he had millions of followers on TikTok, which meant his voice had massive reach. After making a video addressing the Tabriz Ansari incident, where he said that if the family of this man takes revenge on those who killed him, they shouldn't be viewed as terrorists, which, as you can imagine, TikTok viewed as incitement of violence even if he never directly told his followers to take action. In at number 3, ChloeACrash.
Because you know, when you start so strong and you just keep racking up and all of a sudden everything is gone, that's a little suspicious, and it's also not very fun. It's not fun at all.
Shortly after the massive moderator-directed bans started happening, user ChloeACrash noticed that her account had been shadow banned. And shadow banning is when an account is blocked or partially blocked, stopping a user from appearing in the online community and therefore being harder to search for. ChloeACrash noticed a massive decrease in the views that she was getting, and with this new algorithm, any growth had now been stunted. The confusing part about this case is that similar content to hers, and worse I might add, was getting pushed into the For You page. Now, her account wasn't banned permanently, but for that brief stint in TikTok jail, it really hit her motivation for creating more content, as it would with anyone. In at number 2, LeoVincent. Even though this creator had the unique username of Gay the Cat Plane, that was surprisingly not what got him banned.
And you know, I did have my vape in some of my other videos and things like that. So if you are on TikTok right now and don't do the things that I did, because you will get banned. But again, I think it's quite unfair what's happened to me.
After Leo had posted a TikTok that included a small part of the video of him not wearing a shirt, his account was flagged and banned. I mean, sick burn TikTok, that's a savage way to say nobody wants to see that. Regardless, he was very frustrated after putting in countless hours of editing videos, building his followers to 300k only to have it all taken away. Again, this sort of falls within TikTok's move to make their platform more family friendly. In fact, it even says in their policies that if you wouldn't do or show your activity to the public, then you shouldn't post it, which doesn't really make any sense considering that people have different levels of what they're ashamed of. Instead, TikTok should have an association of moms, you know, just Mothers Anonymous, and before posting, a mom has to watch your video and hit approve. That will be the end of TikTok. RIP TikTok 2020. Last but not least, at our number 1 spot, for Rosa Aziz. I want to dub this lady Ferocious for Rosa simply due to the way that she's been going after TikTok for removing her makeup tutorial video on how to get long lashes. Well, to be frank, it wasn't just about improving your eyelash game. Roll the clip.
All you need to do is grab your lash curler, curl your lashes obviously, then you're going to put them down and use your phone that you're using right now to search up what's happening in China, how they're getting concentration camps.
Rosa used the app though to spread awareness through a sort of distract and deploy approach. She believed by masking her message with a harmless makeup tutorial at the beginning, she would slip past the censorship moderators that have been cited as banning accounts for activity like hers. Following her 3-part video about how China was kidnapping members of the Uyghur population and forcing them into concentration camps, her account was promptly banned with no reason as to why. Since going public about this, the Chinese-owned social network has apologized to the US teen and attributed her ban to, as I mentioned before, a human moderation error. Yeah, sure. Sure it is. Now before I leave you, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Messy Influencer Breakups. Just some Bigfoot with internet access says, don't have to worry about breaking up when no one wants to be in a relationship with you in the first place anyway. Hey, now that's a glass half full Bigfoot right there. Don't worry buddy, I'm sure you'll find a lady Bigfoot someday. Melinda Stanton says, kind of shocked that Trisha Paytas and Jason weren't included in this list. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do a part 2. You guys asked for it. Haley Pickett says, the last time I was this early, Jake Paul and Alyssa Violet were still together. Oh, damn. Sick burn, Haley. If you want to be as fast to our videos as Haley here, make sure you tap that subscribe button and ring that little bell. Do it now. Maybe you'll get featured. Erica Jackson says, I watch IO like every day. It has become part of my before bed routine. Well, in that case, good night, Miss Jackson. Sheila Zimmerman says, I really like you so much more than that other dude. You know, the one who tries way too hard. Oh yeah, Bronson, something or other. That dude, stop him. I'm on it, Sheila! And that has been the top 10 people that were banned from TikTok. Thank you for watching Informed Overload, and if you enjoyed this video, then show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, if you find any cool stories that you want us to share on this channel, make sure you send the link in a DM to our Instagram page at Informed Overload, and if we like it, you may just see it on this channel. Plus, leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this list, and for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is click that playlist on the side of our screen. From IO, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, you take care.